Hello and welcome again to Fox Comics in beautiful downtown Marion, Illinois. And we are unpacking this week's comic book order, and today is Tuesday, May 24th. All of these items you see will go on sale Wednesday, May 25th at 10 a.m. at Fox Comics in beautiful downtown Marion, Illinois. And before we get started on this week's stuff, we also would like to point out that both the comic store and the sports card and gaming store upstairs will all be closed on Monday so that our staff and everyone can be with family over the holiday for Memorial Day. So we wish you all a safe and happy Memorial Day this coming Monday. But let's get to the items that go on sale tomorrow, the 25th of May, here at Fox Comics. We're going to start with some of the Funkos, and the Funko we got this week is Ahsoka from Star Wars. Not sure if that's a reorder or if it's the first time, but there they are. We got in from PS Art Books, Volume 17 of Adventures into the Unknown. And then we also got in Edgar Rice Burroughs' Tarzan, The New Adventures, hardcover. So those are here. We're going to start with the comic books. Issue 1043 of Action Comics from DC. And there's the beautiful cardstock variant for Action Comics 1043. From Image Publishing and Matt Fraction, we have issue 9 of Adventure Man. Boom Studios brings us the all-new Firefly, issue 4. Marvel brings us Amazing Spider-Man, issue 2. And there's our variant cover there. From DC, we have issue 4 of Aquaman. And a beautiful variant cover for Aquaman, issue 4. Image Publishing brings us Aerosmith, issue 5. From Marvel, we have The Avengers, issue 56. And there is the scroll variant. DC brings us book 3 of Sean Murphy's Batman Beyond the White Knight. And there is Batman Beyond the White Knight issue 3 variant cover that looks like a Batgirl cover, but really that's a trick. And then that's probably the 1 in 25 variant. Also from DC, issue 1 of Batman Fortress. I don't know if that's going to be like Batman Incorporated or not, but it looks kind of similar. And there's the Batman Fortress issue 1 variant, as well as that one. Just pretty. From Image Publishing, we have Blood-Stained Teeth, issue 2. And there's the variant cover for Blood-Stained Teeth, issue 2. Dark Horse Comics brings us the British Paranormal Society, issue 2. From Marvel, we have issue 3 of Captain Carter. And from Dark Horse Comics, we have The Collector, Unit 731. From a newer publisher, CEX Publishing, we have The Conqueror Worm from Edgar Allan Poe. And that's the variant cover there. DC brings us DC vs. Vampires, Hunters, issue 1. And there is the variant cover for DC vs. Vampires, Hunters, number 1. Also from DC, Deathstroke Incorporated, issue 9. And there's the beautiful variant cover for that. Image Publishing brings us the Department of Truth, and that is issue 18. It honestly is. Then from DC, Detective Comics 1060. We got shorted the main bulk of our issues of that, so if you don't find it tomorrow in your pull, it will be showing up next week. And same with Action Comics, I'm being told. So watch for that if you collect Action or Detective Comics. There's the variant cover for Detective Comics, and I'm guessing again that's a Lee Bermejo. And Bermejo because the art is just fantastic. From Marvel, we have Devil's Reign Omega. And that is the Devil's Reign Omega variant. And this looks like a Peach Momoko. If I know Mr. Fox's work, there's going to be a Peach Momoko. And speaking of Peach Momoko, from Dynamite Publishing, we have Elvira in Horrorland. And that's Horrorland. Issue 1. And there's the whimsical variant. And then we also included the photo variant, just because. Also, out this week, we have issue 1 of Fox and Hare from Vault Publishing. IDW is up next with Godzilla versus Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, issue 3. There's the variant cover for that. And this is the store thank you. Then we have from Source Point Press, Volume 2, Issue 1 of Good Boy. And I would recommend this highly if you like John Wick. Zenoscope brings us Grim Fairy Tales, Issue 60. Image Publishing brings us Gunslinger Spawn, Issue 8. DC brings us Issue 15 of Harley Quinn. And there's the variant cover for Harley Quinn, Issue 15. Valiant Publishing brings us Issue 8 of The Harbinger. That's the pre-order edition. I forgot to pull the regular cover for the video, and I'm sorry for that. Dark Horse Publishing brings us Hellboy and the BPRD, Night of the Cyclops, and that's a one-shot. Image Publishing brings us Hellcop, and that is, I believe, issue 7. And there's the variant cover, and then you have the Saucy Magazine variant cover. Marvel brings us Hulk, issue 7. And there's the variant cover there. From Image Publishing, we have issue 30 of Ice Cream Man. And there's the lovely variant for that. Also from Image, we have their, I think it's their anthology, 30th anniversary anthology. Dynamite Publishing brings us John Carter of Mars, issue 2. Image Publishing brings us issue 22 of Philadelphia. And there is the variant cover for that. Archaea Publishing brings us The Killers, Affairs of State, issue 4. Vault brings us issue 8 of The Last Book You'll Ever Read. Red 5 Comics brings us Lead City, issue 5. No, issue 3. I'm sorry, there's only 4 scheduled. Marvel, and this is one of the more highly anticipated out this week, Legion of X, issue 1. And here's some of the variants for Legion of X, issue 1. Quite a few different covers on that because, well, it's Marvel and that's what they do. Boom Studios brings us Magic, The Hidden Planeswalker, issue 2. And there's the variant for that. From Image Publishing, we have issue 40 of Monstrous, which if you're not reading, do yourself a favor and jump in on that. From Marvel, also out this week, Moon Knight, issue 11. And there's the variant cover. Scout Comics brings us Murder Hobo, issue 4. Good Lord. IDW brings us issue 1 of My Little Pony. Aftershock Comics brings us Naughty List, issue 2. Image Publishing brings us Newburn, issue 7. Dark Horse Comics brings us Pearl, issue 1. That's volume 3 of Brian Michael Bendis's. There's a Momoko cover for that. Boom Studios brings us Power Rangers Universe, issue 6. Marvel with issue 3 of Punisher. There's the variant cover for Punisher, issue 3. Image Publishing brings us issue 3 of the 6 scheduled for Radiant Red. Scout Comics brings us issue 1 of the Recount Preamble. Red Sonja by Mirka Andolfo, issue 9 from Dynamite Publishing. Source Point Press brings us issue 6 of Rise of Dracula. DC brings us issue 14 of Robin. There's the variant cover for Robin, issue 14. Image Publishing brings us issue 4 of Rogue Sun. Vault Comics is up next with The Rush, issue 6. Image Publishing brings us chapter 59 of Saga. Marvel brings us issue 3 of Savage Spider-Man, and there's the fantastic variant cover for that. Dynamite Publishing brings us issue 6 of Sheena, Queen of the Jungle. And then from Boom Studios, Something is Killing the Children, issue 23. And there you have one of the die-cut variants, and then a bloodier version of the die-cut variant, and then the one per store no mask, bloody. Then from Aftershock Comics, we have Spectro, issue 1. From Marvel, Spider-Man 2099 Exodus, issue 1. And there's the variant cover there, a fortnight variant. Chip Zdarsky's Stillwater from Image Publishing, issue 13. DC brings us issue 13 of The Swamp Thing, season 2. There's the beautiful variant cover for Swamp Thing, issue 13. Also from DC, Task Force Z, issue 8. There's the variant cover for that. IDW brings us Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 129, and there's the Eastman variant on that. DC brings us issue 15 of Teen Titans Academy. There's the variant for Teen Titans Academy, issue 15. Scout Comics brings us Third Wave, issue 3, or as we like to call it, Point Break. And IDW brings us issue 16 of Transformers Beast War. They also bring us issue 4 of Transformers War's End. Scout Comics brings us issue 1 of Treskelly. And Image Publishing brings us Mirka Andolfo's Unnatural Blue Blood, issue 1. Boom Studios brings us The Vampire Slayer, issue 2. And finally, from Image Publishing, we have issue 3 of Zombies vs. Robot Classics, issue 3. And that's the beautiful variant cover there. Remember, we'll be closed. Both stores will be closed this coming Monday for Memorial Day. And all of these items will go on sale at 10 a.m. tomorrow, Wednesday, May 25th, here at Fox Comics in beautiful downtown Marion, Illinois. Thanks.